to tea time in Hamburg. We are at a beautiful place. I think we can scooch in a little bit. You get in this way a little bit. I get in that way. How's it going, everybody? We are here in Hamburg, Germany with David, who is Jesse's Tea House's kind of like, extra helper here in Europe as we've tried to get our warehouses open. Welcome, everybody. Cheers. Thank you, David, for coming. I wanted to take the opportunity of having a live stream here to be able to, get in even closer, I think. It'll look weird to us, but for them, it looks great. To be able to have a chance to talk to David, who's been kind of with us as we've been trying to open up the European warehouses almost from the beginning. And share a little bit of like a mini interview here to share about like what the process was for getting the labeling done, which was kind of your main project in on the tea house. So maybe give everybody a little introduction. Who are you?
Yeah, so I'm David. I'm from Hamburg. I study economics and I followed Jesse at the beginning of the year, and then I saw they're opening up a EU warehouse and I thought they might need my help since I had already some experience in e-commerce. There are a bunch of problems selling tea in Europe, which is more difficult than in the US since the regulation is just higher. So one big process was making labels that fit EU regulations. So we need an EU address, a UK address on the back, so they are allowed to sell here. Then we need to translate the ingredients, so it has to be green tea, it has to be in German green tea, it has to be in French, whatever.
Yeah, they have rules about which languages. It has to be in multiple languages if you're going to sell in multiple places. So it was a lot of extra work, and so I figured it would be helpful to bring on somebody who had maybe had a little bit of experience with dealing with this sort of thing.
Yeah, so since I'm local, I know different companies and I see the back of the labels always, so I knew how to design them and how to make them fit. And then we searched for a company that represents us here. So for like food regulation, we need a company that, in case the food regulators here has questions, they need an address that is in the EU, in the UK, after Brexit in the UK. Like that's a big thing that made it more difficult, Brexit. So we need someone in the UK and in the EU and have labels for that.
Good. So cheers. Now we get to actually drink tea together, which is nice because we knew each other online, but just got to meet last night when I got into Hamburg. So very good. Thank you so much to everybody who's joining and drinking tea with us. We may just be here a little bit of time chilling out with you guys and hopefully be able to share some of the process of how we actually get the tea here. For those who are wondering, we're drinking from the travel tea set and we're having green tea. It's actually quite nice. This is the Ancient Tree Hongyao green tea. I think you guys can see it in there. Get a look at those good leaves. And I picked green tea specifically because we have this thermos to be able to carry hot water around, but I knew that it would probably lose some heat. So we picked out a tea that is not going to be bad if we steep it less than 100 degrees. Very cool. We're going to answer a couple of questions from the audience as well, because why not? We're here on the live stream. We have Dale Evans says, went to Hamburg before for football, was full of drug users and beggars, stay well clear of Hamburg, go to Berlin, what an amazing city. What do you say? You got to protect Hamburg's good name.
Can you say for which team did you go for, St. Pauli or for HSV? Or like generally just in, what game did you go to? Like what side are you on, HSV or St. Pauli? It would be interesting.
But I don't know. I mean, I live in Los Angeles and there's a lot of drug users and beggars there, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot here. Maybe we didn't go to the right neighborhood though. I don't know. But it works out.
So you are British? If that question is to me, no, I'm German.
Yeah. We got Germans here. We got a clothes store. It says, hello, watching from Earth. Great to meet fellow Earthlings watching over here. Joni Man says, cool dudes. That is correct. We are cool dudes. Cheers, everybody. It's been a lot of fun to go to all these places in Europe for the first time because even though I spent many years in Asia, And in America, if you live in Asia for a long time, that's already pretty unusual. I actually haven't been to a lot of places in Europe because it was very far away from America and very far away from Asia. So I never found a way out there. So apparently they're a Bayern Munich supporter. So very good.
That's like questionable.
Tiffany says, how are you doing? Have a beautiful, blessed day. It's been a good day. We had tea in the morning. We had tea with a guy named Will, who's he helps run a Japanese tea company here in Europe called Neo Teas. And so we got to try a bunch of tea with him, make a video, which hopefully will get out to you guys eventually. Knowing how our editing process is, it'll probably be a little while, but I think it'll be fun once we can get it out there. And it's been good to be able to get like kind of more of a background in tea, and also kind of hear a little bit more about what Europeans in general like in their tea, whether it's Japanese tea or Chinese tea or whatever.
Someone asked for German tea. Yeah, when we are open, you can buy from Europe, have low shipping fees.
Yeah,
like
so
my whole work is just to get your lower shipping fees. So all my work for the past month is just to reduce shipping, and you don't have to deal with import stuff. So it will be great, and also low shipping time. So you order 2 days, or I don't know what the shipping times will be.
They'll be fast,
but it will be way faster, and it will be out of the Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah. So it's definitely it's a lot of work opening up the new places, but I really hope that it'll be helpful, especially for the friends in Germany. We can ship anywhere right now. It'll just take a little bit longer, and there'll be customs fees and all that sort of stuff. So we'll be going up. VW, as long as it doesn't support Jewish businesses. Well, I don't know, man. I'm not affiliated with any sort of state. I'm just a guy. If you don't like me as a dude, there's nothing I can do for you. Cheers. Other comments? We got good questions over here. Here we go. We're not shouting out your friend.
No, we are not looking forward to.
People are saying.
Someone asked for like Ostfriesen tea is like a local tea. No, we sell Chinese tea. That's why we are here.
Yeah.
There are a lot of places where you can buy like local tea.
What's it called?
There's a region in Germany which is called Ostfriesland, but it's like, I think it's mixed tea. It's not just the tea plant. So
no, well, we have like Chinese tea. So I lived in China for 9 years, and so I know a lot of tea farmers in China. And so we get the tea direct from the tea farmers in China, and we send it, right now we send it all to our warehouse in the States. But I'm here in Europe, as evidenced by this amazing European church in the background. What is this?
No.
It's not a church?
No, it's the house of the mayor.
Oh, it's a city hall.
It's
That's
city hall,
what it was. It was city hall.
So we drink green tea at the moment.
Yeah, so we're drinking green tea. So that's great. Yeah, Daya says, what is the building behind you? Yeah, so it's the city hall of Hamburg.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about Hamburg. What is this place?
So, this is the big city hall. So you go here for your passports or whatever, and this is basically the busiest city center of Hamburg.
Yeah, very cool. Who's the mayor of Hamburg right now? Do you know?
Oh, I should know, but I don't know anymore. It was our current chancellor was the mayor, but I don't know anymore.
Very, very cool. Cheers, everybody over there. Classical architectural style is very cool. The questions from JWHC, are you planning to sell the tea nougat? It looked really good in the video. I wish, I really want to. We're trying to figure out how to do everything properly, and importing food is a completely different thing than importing tea. But hopefully once we get like all the ducks in a row, I'm gonna get around to some of those other types of projects, and I really like that tea nougat. Did you see the video I made with the tea nougat?
Yeah. It looks nice, but like regulation is hard for tea. For other foods, it's just new work that has to be done.
Yeah. But I think that it was really fun because that place they made the tea nougat with the tea from that local area. So it was like a local candy company. It was cool. Are you two a gay couple? No, we are colleagues in Jesse's tea house. Cheers. Welcome to YouTube, man. Yeah. I don't know. The quality of the comments has been like some real up and down. Elise says the building is gorgeous. It is a really great place here. Very, very cool. Francisco says, cool seeing you in Hamburg. We live in Bremen. It's like 2 hours away, so that's cool. What do the Hamburg people think of Bremen people?
So always like football clubs are fighting. So like if they meet each other, and then the whole street is full of police because they're always fighting each other. But like, I'm fine with Bremen people.
Yeah.
I'm not into football, so.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's what do you think of this green tea? Have you had this before?
No.
it
I
first time?
really like it. I think it's really smooth. I feel compared to other green teas, it has like a bit. I think it goes a bit into like oolong direction.
It's because this is the ancient tree green tea, which is an unusual tea. We may actually not even ever be able to get it again, because the reason they don't make it is because it's hard to make money with the very valuable tea leaves, but then green tea, it kind of goes like loses flavor after a year or two, and you really want to drink it the year that it's picked. So if you don't sell out all of your ancient tree green tea, you kind of have these really expensive leaves and then they die. But then, so a lot of times the farmers choose to make white tea or a pu'er or even red tea out of the ancient tree leaves and not green. And so the farmers this year said, like, yeah, we're probably not going to do it again this year. So if you want some of it, it is on the website now. We have the 2024, it's called the Hongyao Ancient Tree Green Tea. Cheers over here. And yeah, if I had complete control over the temperature and anything, I think it'd be a little bit better, but honestly, it's still pretty damn good. So cheers. Great question from Good Apollo X. How do Germans feel about Americans? Ask the German.
Interesting folks, no? Politics-wise, but how do I feel about Americans? I think I don't know, interesting people. I really like. I was a business owner and I did business, and I feel like Americans are a lot more open to like starting your own thing, and they encourage you to do to go out there and try your chances. And in Germany, and Germans are generally always like cautious, don't take risks, whatever. And I really like that part about Americans, that they're really supportive of trying to like reach out, even though like if you go look at the statistics, like what is the chance that your business fails in 1 year is high. Still people like really support you if you go out there and try to do your own thing. And that's in Germany not really the case. They're just cautious, it's a risk.
Well, that's great. It's very cool. G Money says, I love you, have your tea. It's an incredible experience. Thank you so much. Elise Bailey said, would you recommend Germany? Is it a good place to go, like visit?
I think it's a good place to visit, good place to live, in my opinion, good social net that I really support. Yeah,
very, very cool. The questions, how much of a temperature drop do you get by using a thermos? Is it not good for brewing pu'er and black tea? What do you think?
So I think it's just, it really depends on the time. Like 5 minutes afterwards, it will be almost still boiling, but if you wait an hour or 2 or 5 or 10, then it's just dropping constantly. So it depends how good your thermos is, and
I mean, my take on this is like, if you want to have the best tea, like the liquid is the most important thing, you should probably be indoors next to a kettle and be under control of this. But this is about having tea outside the city hall in Hamburg with a friend. So like, if it's not perfect, like that we're not here to have like the best liquid, like we're in some sort of competition. We're here to kind of make the tea and see what it tastes like and kind of chill and have like a little bit of a short live stream with you guys.
Thinking about Erasmus in Germany, I think it's really good. I did Erasmus in Prague, and I would do it in Germany, because if you go anywhere else, half of the Erasmus people will be from Germany, so you might get more diverse people around.
What is Erasmus?
Erasmus is like a program for student exchange, and you get money for staying abroad for like half a year, and it's all around Europe. So I did it in Czech Republic, so
cool.
I think it's a really good thing.
Yeah, it's great. Got all sorts of people in here. Very cool. They said there's a lot of regulations. They think they would be getting into jail. Do you think a lot of people get thrown in jail here? I don't get the impression that actually happens.
Like, regulation is hard, but you have to do bad things to get for regulation put in jail.
Cool. Lots of great friends in here. We have friends from Spain in. By the way, once we get our new EU warehouse open, we'll be able to ship to Spain. No fees, no anything. It'll be quick, easy. It's been fun to be able to see all the different European cities. before this, I was in Copenhagen for 3 days. If you actually go back in the videos of the live stream, we did an hour-long live stream at the University of Copenhagen with a group of people called the Beverage Forum, which was a very big, fancy name for people that drink drinks. Great questions. Were hamburgers created in Hamburg?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. Like Tom Holland said it once. I think it's actually created by Americans. So that's your thing.
Really? Well, I thought that this was like a classic hamburger treat. What you call people from Hamburg hamburgers, right?
Not hamburgers. It's hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Okay, so hamburgers.
Yeah.
Whatever. Very cool. Sam says he did an exchange in Germany in a village between Cologne and Aachen. Very fun and different times for an American. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
My brother studied in Aachen.
Very cool. Salman is asking what time it is. It's 3:30 when we're recording this now. Cheers. Hi. Questions from Levy is asking you, what tea got your guest into the hobby? How did you get into tea?
I actually get into tea. I did drink tea before, and then I saw his channel, bought the tea sampler, and now my favorite tea is like white tea and I guess pu'er.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So it's like it's always one of these things where like once you try the actual good tea, you never go back to having the tea bag.
Okay, someone has the fact. So actual modern hamburgers is American, but beef patty is from Germany. Okay, interesting.
What do you know? Very, very cool. Very cool. One love from Oregon. Man, you really got around. Every time I turn around, you're in a different country. This trip has been a little bit insane. I kind of bit off a little bit more than I could chew, I think. Every like 2 to 3 days, I'm in a new country, or at least a new city. But on the other hand, it's really been a fantastic. It's been like fantastic to be able to go to so many places, so many different places, so close with short flights and planes, and all the infrastructure here is really good. It's easy to get around. Like I would totally, I would totally recommend people when you come to Europe, hit up 2, 3, 4 countries. Why not?
So someone asked if I've been to China. Actually, no, I have not been to China, but I might go in November or so because my brother is going through Asia traveling, and I might go to, but it's like maybe 40% chance. But I really want to go go into the local tea shops.
Yeah, you definitely should. There's so much good tea in China, and also I believe, check if Germany is on the list, but they just gave a bunch of German countries 2 weeks free visa for China.
Yeah. It's not even 2. It is like 1 month.
Oh, what? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. If you don't have to deal with like the visa,
yeah,
that's a big deal. So that's really, really cool. Diogenesis asked, are there any traditional German teas, herbal or otherwise?
Yeah, so someone talked about Ostfriesen tea. That's like a thing in the north. I don't really drink those. That is a traditional German tea. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's it's actually something I thought about. Maybe I should be like on this trip doing a lot of local herbal teas, even though we don't sell them.
Yeah.
But it honestly, it doesn't seem like most of them have a lot of like deep culture underneath them. Like they're part of the culture.
Yeah.
But then you ask like, why do you do it this way? It's just we just throw it all together into a.
Yeah, maybe. Thing. We could go to like local tea shop and buy some Ostfriesen tea. I don't know.
Which it might be interesting to have at least. But yeah, that could be cool. If you see any, let me know.
Actually, like 300 meters from here is one, so we could go there.
Questions, did the water just run out? It did, definitely. Very, very cool. People are saying you might want to smite one of the guys in the comments. I don't have a mod, man,
Maybe I will mod.
These people are attacks on all reasonable human beings. You just have to accept that the world sucks and shun them. Shun them. Chinese green tea with leaves of Morocco, mint leaves of Morocco is great. That's from Martin. Very cool. I thought I was talking about that yesterday, or was it yesterday? No, it was in Copenhagen. There was a server who was Moroccan and heard that I ran a tea company, and she was talking about all that sort of stuff. So I didn't actually get a chance to figure it out. How's the weather there? It's
actually
nice
good.
Today, right?
Usually it's bad weather.
Yeah. Are you okay? You seem cold. Are you
yeah,
all right?
but I'm fine.
Yeah, okay, very cool.
A bit nervous, I would say.
Oh, nerves? No, it's just tea time. It's just tea time. Very, very cool. People say, someone says, come to India, bro. I'd love to go to India. We were talking about this before. Like the tea areas of India are really beautiful. And it was on my list of things to maybe do in 2025. I don't think I'm going to get there, but it would be a lot of fun. So very good. Dude, these commenters are crazy. Anyway, it's probably about 20 minutes is kind of what I had planned for this sort of thing. So we're out of water.
Yeah.
We'll finish up here, take whatever last tea is in there, get the last drops.
Yep.
But anyway, David's very helpful in the process of getting our labeling done for our bags. When we do open the EU warehouse and you go and you see a sticker on the back that's in 4 different languages and you just think it gets there. No, it doesn't just get there. It took a lot of time and energy, and eventually we were able to get it done. And when we give you guys the product at the end, even though it is not going to be a huge difference to your enjoyment of it, maybe there will be some people who couldn't read the English or something like that will be able to figure it out. So anyways, great to see you here. Thank you. We have One Love for Morgan said it was great to be able to catch you guys for the tea time. And it was great to be able to see you guys just popping in here from Germany. Next stop is Berlin. We're going to be doing a tea event in Berlin. The details are probably going to be released today. I think we're just going to do it at my hotel because we were trying to find a place to do it and couldn't find one. But it sounds really great, and it was great to be able to share some tea time with you guys here on the road in Germany. So here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. And we'll see you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.